good stuff. I was over here like, that is the truth. You talked about first, you said anxiety, and I told you, and I confessed that I am battling the spirit of anxiety. But another thing is that prayer, like I said, that gives me peace. Because anytime I find myself fighting anxiety, I go ahead and talk to God about what I'm anxious about or what I need his help with. And I admit that. And I feel like when Dwayne mentioned about Peter on the water and the storm came, it was a storm that came, and Peter, like you said, he took his eyes off of Jesus and he put his eyes on the storm. And as soon as he put his eyes on the storm, he started to drown. And it said that Peter said, Jesus, save me. He cried out, Jesus, save me. And Jesus saved him. And that's what prayer is. It's admitting, God, I need your help. You know, I'm drowning. And I find myself, like y'all said, keeping your mind on Jesus, keeping your mind on the word of God. You know, we study, we spend that time when we get up in the morning and we seek God's face first before we before we start our day, go to work. Yeah, you got that word in you, but then the test is coming with what you've just eaten. The word of God, now that's in you, the devil or whoever is going to test you now on what you've learned. To break me